Hey, what up, you guys? So for this video, I'm going to talk about what made me a good manager at McDonald's. And the crazy thing is, um, the way, I worked at McDonald's in Philadelphia inside the gallery. So if you're from Philly, you already know what's up, in that McDonald's in the gallery. Um, any McDonald's that's inside of a mall, it's always busy, 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 busy. So this is one of the things that I learned at McDonald's that actually helped me in developing business that I didn't actually realize at the time. Now, McDonald's has a thing that they call projections, right? If you're a manager, you know what this is. You probably don't even take it serious. You probably don't even care about this. Now, I personally was a person just like you. I ain't care about none of that kind of crap. Like, I just ran my shift, right? When you first start. But I learned about projections at McDonald's because my boss kind of reinforced it. Now, let me tell you what these projections taught me. Now what these projections at McDonald's show you are, they show you the sales, right? When you first come in the morning, you print these projections out. These projections show you exactly how much money you are projected to make at every single hour for that day. So if you're the scheduling manager, if you schedule, if you use the system, the computer system, it'll do it for you automatic, and you just tweak it. But if you're the scheduling manager, and you're going based off of what you believe is going to be going on in that day. You schedule your employees to come in from early in that morning up until lunchtime accordingly. According to how much traffic is going to be coming in every hour. How many people you're going to need. So the reason why this is important is because once I learned the projections, right, every day, just from paying attention to projections and working every day to shift, being on the floor. I of course I always scheduled my floor, right, because I knew exactly what was gonna, I knew what was going to go on in that day. And I'm not even going to, and you don't even have to be the scheduling manager. You can just be the regular manager and just be calling people in. I was doing that too before I was the scheduling manager. I was doing that, as I needed it. So after a while of me running my shifts based off of these projections, I kind of mentally got integrated with the store, where I have a feel for everything. So I can come in, I look at my projections, and I can kind of tell if the projections, well, I knew that, well, for the most part, the projections were always right. So even the days that I missed looking at projections, I had that feel for the day, and I already knew, what was going to, at what hour I was going to need a worker, to come in. So I did that, I did that. But that came from me learning projections first. Once you study the projections in your store, if you've been there for a year, going on 2 years, that's the best time. From that first year, if you work the whole year, and now you're about to learn this stuff, and you're going into your second year as a manager, this is a real good time to start learning it. Because once you get that integrated, you will always pass your mystery shops. That's number one. Now, because I used to follow these projections, right? I always had everybody scheduled when they needed to be scheduled. I always had people in there when they had to be there. And then I always had, y'all know about the both sides of the table. I had both sides of the table open at the time when mystery shots was coming in. So one day I'm running a shift, right? And it's mystery shop time. It's mystery shop time. It's between 11 and 12. And the owner came in to the store, and he closed the second side down. He said, close the second side down, put, go on the other side. So put two people on one side, not one person on each side. So when I saw that the owner did that, I came back, and I told the worker to come back on the second side and open that side back up and stay there. And they did that. They did what I told them. And of course, I had other people that was like, oh, the owner said that, blah, blah, blah. People that, how that go in there, people hating. So, long story short, mystery shop came about 3 minutes to 12, and we passed, right? We're over a 90. And when my boss saw that, he never questioned my judgment again, because you know exactly what happened. I passed mystery shop, and I actually had the guts to go against what he thought was the right thing to do. And me passing mystery shop, right there would have killed any doubt that he had in his mind of him thinking that what he think he doing, like, you know what I mean? You see what I'm doing? Passing mystery shop. So any good manager, that's one of the things that I learned, and that that you can apply to everyday business. And I actually apply that to business. I actually apply that to my everyday business. I run businesses now, and I actually invest, and I invest in stocks, because stocks is also analyzing. And if you are a manager in McDonald's and you are really good with your projections, I would advise you to actually look into investing in the stocks. And I actually make videos on that also, so you can follow this channel for that too, for that kind of information. I got it in my playlist. I just started it for investments, but y'all can check all that out. Because once you learn how to read these analytics, once that common sense kicks in, you'll have it already, because you're actually working every day in a field where it requires you to use that kind of knowledge. So just applying that to the stock market is going to make you a beast. So all you need to know is just the basics. So follow this channel, and anybody with any questions, any comments, hit me up. Let me know what's up.